Introduce yourself, brother.
Hi, my name is Kobe Dennis, and I'm one of the co-founders of the Mini Donuts Spot.
Hi, my name is Emery Dennis. I'm 13 years old, and I'm one of the co-founders of the Mini Donuts.
Good evening, I'm Ashley. I am also one of the co-founders of the Mini Donut Spot.
Hi, I'm Christopher Dennis, one of the co-founders of the Mini Donut Spot. Welcome to the Mini Donut Spot.
Where are we going?
Where are we going? If you guys, where are we going away from stale, plain, regular places to go have and sit down and have donuts? What we did, we sat down after the pandemic, after the rug was snatched from under us, and we realized we had to make a change. Not only did we have to make a change, we had to make a change and involve our kids. My wife is an occupational therapist, myself a real estate agent. So what we did, we sat down, we contemplated. What is going on in the market? What is pushing the market? Creativity, innovative, and food. So we thought, what could we do in that space to create something? So we sat down, I thought about my childhood, she thought about her childhood. I grew up right on this street, 3rd Ave, Old Town, town for life. Graduated from Florida A&M, brought the family down here a couple times to experience donuts. That's what we thought about. So we created the Mini Donut Spot. The concept of the spot is pretty simple. We want to create donuts by having a great time, being innovative, and also giving a story behind the donuts. Now listen, the donuts sell themselves. They're amazing donuts. My kids are passing you guys out some now, but we had to create a concept around them. And our concept was this. Us in here, we create culture. So with us creating culture, we wanted to go back in history a little bit and find some of the places that created culture. Like one of the places that we're sitting in today, Overtown. If you can see, my kids are passing you one of the flavors, which is Overtown. When you come to the Mini Donut Spot, that's exactly what we say. Welcome to the Mini Donut Spot. Where are we going? We want to know where you want to go. You want to go over town? You may have a story for us. We might have a story for you. But it's going to educate you. You also going to sit down and have some great donuts. Now, when it came to our competitors, we looked around. We had a couple. My wife will explain some of the ones that we had to deal with. And Palm Beach area.
So we mentioned Palm Beach, which is where we're based out of. That's where I'm from. I'm from Delray Beach, which is in the southern part of Palm Beach County. We looked at the competitors. Obviously, there's the staples, the Dunkin' Donuts, we don't even have a Krispy Kreme in Palm Beach, actually. The nearest Krispy Kreme is in Broward County, not too far from us. But locally, there was only one business that had anything other than the normal size donuts. And that was Duck Donuts, which is located in the neighboring city of Boca Raton. We found that they also have hot donuts as well, so that's pretty much our only competition directly in Palm Beach County. The next nearest competition is Collier City, which is Donut World. Donut World, in examining what they were doing with their business, actually helped us with our pricing. Pricing as far as $1 per donut. That's what they do. They've been around for several years and it works for them. As far as Dunkin' Donuts, we looked at their strategy as far as their new, more innovative, more engaging aspects that they are now utilizing to bring in their customer base. So we wanted to also incorporate some of that as far as the social media content, the advertising and that aspect. So that's where we analyze our market, and that's where we got some of our creativity and inspiration from as well.
Now, when we speak of creativity, we want to talk a little bit about that. When we say welcome to the Mini Donut Spot, let's say we go to a Bourbon Street. We're going to New Orleans. So what we want to do with that is we want to mimic the flavors to the exact flavor. Now, we don't just have donuts. We want to have donuts, backdrops, and also music. So our time is almost up, so I just want to say thank you guys for for taking the time to listen to us, and we appreciate the opportunity. Thank you. Now, open for questions.
Did you say you were a storefront or a
Oh,
food truck or?
That's, we are, right now we are in phase 2, which we're partnering with the neighboring kitchen. And from that, phase 3 is to develop either a storefront. We're in talks right now with the Delray CRA to get some brick and mortar building. They're looking to do container stores. They have a little pushback to the community. So we're trying to wait and wiggle in that space. But right now, we just handle small functions, private events, things of that nature.
So I just had some of the donuts, it's really good. So I'm in a data business, so I'm gonna ask questions related to that. So I don't know much about the food business, but I did get in early and see kind of how when Salty Donut in Miami got started. Now I think they have 3 or 4 franchises. There's a place called Fireman Derrick. What I've heard about all these different places, at least talking to the founders and owners, is there's an appetite in Miami and they have a sweet tooth. So my question to you is, how do you plan to scale up this business? What's the goal behind like how you want to scale up?
Involvement. We want to be innovative, but we want the customers to be innovative with us. So we didn't get to this side of the menu, but if you check it out, it says to create your own spot. So if you come in there, your name again, I'm sorry, sir.
Gregory.
Gregory. And we say, where do you want to go, Gregory? He said, I want to create my own spot. We said, we're going to Greg's spot. So after we do that, we also partner with the DJ app. The DJ app, we introduce the auxiliary part. The auxiliary part is you can come and enjoy your donuts, hook up your phone, create your own spot. While you're doing that, you also we have a backdrop as well that you can reminisce and tell us about the time that you was on the set. Oh, I remember I grew up at FAMU and I did this and I went there. Now, that creates traction for us because you're going to put that on your social media. We're going to go ahead and feed off that social media, get more customers off that, and they're going to do the same thing. So we just want to have that revolving door of involving people and make them feel like they're a part of our business just as much as us and the kids are.
Gotcha. So to clarify, your word of mouth is your strategy to scale up?
Word of mouth is also social media pages. We created an Instagram, taking our time because we really want to hire someone to take us in the right direction. We can do it. We have an amazing daughter who actually designed this menu right here. And she's in the technical school right now at Don Estridge, and she does a great job. So she's handling a lot of our media, but because we want to involve the kids, we wanted to show them like this is how you start from ground up. So yeah.
I would like to piggyback off that as well. We're also in talks with a business consultant because we are a business that is, as Ms. Felicia would say, on a ramen noodle budget. So in terms of scaling, we've been speaking with a consultant that's provided through a small business development program through FAU, which is a local college in Palm Beach County, to actually get more input from her on the best route to go in terms of scaling when we do get to that point and we are able to expand the business.
Would you tell us a little bit about your operating expenses as they are right now and over the course of the year that you've been in operation?
Right now, well, I can talk about food costs because I just want the numbers. Food costs, we're sitting out between with the different 12 signature flavors that we have. We're sitting out between 26% to 30%, which gives us wiggle room if we do get to, like I said, that neighboring kitchen or brick and mortar space, or even have a trailer as well. So we have that wiggle room when it comes to that. You want to add a little bit for profit margin?
Just at the food costing, recently, because when we started, we didn't know much about the restaurant business. So, in speaking with the consultant, we've done more of the food costing and just getting the numbers on, what we actually do spend and writing that down, taking note of all that to determine if what we spend, I don't have a specific number at this point, I wasn't able to bring the PowerPoint. But I do know that based on what my calculations have currently been up until now, that based on what we spend and what we charge, the food costing is about 26%. So there is room for profit outside of the cost of food. As far as operating, we do, we're looking into the shared kitchen space. We are not there yet. So when we get to that point, we've been in talks with some people just initially to start. As far as operating for overhead, it would be anywhere from, in terms of, building space and that sort of thing, anywhere from $800 monthly to $1,000 based on, the amount of space we need. What they offer as well in the shared kitchen space is a pickup counter, and we can also do delivery service as well. So that will also help with the budget once we get to that point.
Let me ask you, sizes, only come in the mini sizes?
No, we come in, and that's another thing that puts us over the top as well. We come in half a dozen, or a bucket. But with our half a dozen, we give you 8. With our dozen, we give you 14. Just an incentive to make people come back and come more. Again, that still gives us wiggle room between this 26 and 30% when it comes to food costs, because that's why we squeezed it in. It's also an incentive, but it's a way that we can give back to our customers to let them know we do appreciate them, but we do still make a profit.
How long you say you've been in business now?
For going on a year now, right?
You've been incorporated
Yeah,
for a
incorporated.
year.
Incorporated for a year now.
Been slipping and sliding.
I love the presentation, man, and got the kids involved and helping them understand all about business. That's important. I made myself a promise I wasn't gonna eat tonight, and you're cheating again because I got a very bad sweet tooth, and the donuts are definitely delicious. One thing, man, I like the way that you put the family involved and everything. What made you pick the area again? Because your family, or you went around and looked around the locations? What reason did you pick that location?
Okay, so I'm from Delray Beach, and much like Overtown, Wynwood, this area, Delray Beach is next.
Okay.
So they're in the process of redevelopment, gentrification, and a little bit of that going on as well.